Romulus Augustus, often called the last Western Roman emperor, is a mysterious figure in history. He came to power during a turbulent period when the Western Roman Empire was crumbling under internal strife and external threats, marking the end of an era that lasted over a millennium. But who was Romulus Augustus, the teenage emperor named after Rome's mythical founder and its first emperor? What events led to his rise and fall? And how does his story contribute to our understanding of the decline and fall of the Western Roman Empire? In the late 5th century AD, the Western Roman Empire faced severe challenges: political instability, economic decline, and constant invasions by barbarian tribes. While the Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, managed to maintain some stability, the western half was in rapid decline. Before Romulus Augustus took the throne, the Western Roman Empire saw a rapid turnover of emperors, with many reigning for only brief periods. This constant change weakened central authority and further divided the empire. Concurrently, barbarian tribes like the Visigoths, Vandals, and Ostrogoths continued invading and settling in various regions, eroding the empire's territorial integrity. Rome had already suffered devastating sacks in 410 AD by the Visigoths and in 455 AD by the Vandals, highlighting the empire's vulnerabilities. Romulus Augustus, born around 460 AD, was the son of Flavius Orestes, a Roman general of Pannonian descent. His father held high military positions and had served under several Western Roman emperors. In 475 AD, Orestes became Magister Militum under Emperor Julius Nepos, gaining significant influence within the empire. Orestes later rebelled against Nepos, who was already struggling to control the empire amidst internal unrest and external threats. Nepos fled to Dalmatia, leaving a power vacuum in Rome. Instead of claiming the throne himself, Orestes appointed his young son, Romulus Augustus, as emperor in late 475 AD. The exact reasons for this choice remain unclear, but it's possible that Orestes aimed to control the empire from behind the scenes, using his son as a figurehead. Romulus Augustus, a teenager with no prior military or political experience, suddenly found himself leading an empire on the brink of collapse. His reign, from 475 to 476 AD, was marked by political instability, economic decline, and threats from barbarian tribes. However, as a puppet ruler, his father Orestes wielded the real power. The legitimacy of Romulus Augustus's rule was further undermined because Julius Nepos, the emperor he had replaced, was still alive and considered by some as the true ruler of the Western Roman Empire. As Romulus Augustus struggled to maintain control, external threats continued to mount. Romulus Augustus's downfall came swiftly due to the actions of the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. Odoacer, who led a mixed group of Germanic tribes within the Roman army, grew dissatisfied with Orestes's refusal to grant his soldiers promised land. In 476 AD, Odoacer revolted against Orestes and his regime, quickly defeating and executing Orestes. Shortly after, on September 4, 476 AD, Odoacer and his troops entered Ravenna, where Romulus Augustus resided. The young emperor was taken into custody without much resistance, and Odoacer forced him to abdicate the throne. With Romulus Augustus removed from power, Odoacer made himself king of Italy rather than assuming the title of emperor. He sent the imperial regalia to the Eastern Roman Emperor Zeno, effectively marking the end of the Western Roman Empire as a separate entity. Romulus Augustus's reign, though brief and ineffective, holds historical significance as it represents the final collapse of the Western Roman Empire. While his rule is often overshadowed by the events leading up to his ascension and the aftermath of his abdication, his story is crucial to understanding the decline and fall of the Western Roman Empire and the emergence of post-Roman kingdoms in Western Europe.